In the summer of 1983, the air in Rome was heavy with the scent of blooming jasmine, a fragrant reminder of life's beauty amidst the backdrop of an unfolding tragedy. The streets thrummed with the energy of tourists and locals alike, their laughter echoing against the ancient stones of the city. Yet, within the sacred walls of the Vatican, a shadow loomed, one that would cast a pall over the entire city and ripple through the corridors of power and faith. Emanuela Orlandi, a 15-year-old girl, the daughter of a Vatican employee, vanished into thin air. Her absence felt like a gaping wound in the heart of a community that prided itself on its sanctity and order. Emanuela was a bright, spirited teenager, the kind of young woman who could light up a room with her smile. On the evening of June 22nd, she had attended a music lesson, her passion for the arts a testament to her vibrant personality. After the lesson, she set off for home, her mind perhaps filled with dreams of the future, unaware that the world as she knew it was about to shatter. The last confirmed sighting of her was just a short distance from the Vatican walls, where she mentioned an appointment with a representative from Avon Cosmetics, a detail that would soon spiral into a web of confusion and speculation. Who was this representative? Was she truly meeting someone? Or was this a ruse, a fleeting thread in a much larger tapestry of intrigue? The initial response from Vatican officials was tepid, a muted concern that belied the gravity of the situation. It wasn't until Pope John Paul II publicly pleaded for Emanuela's safe return during one of his addresses that the true weight of her disappearance began to settle in. The Pope's heartfelt words resonated throughout the world, a call to action that transcended borders and faiths. Yet, this unprecedented plea also raised eyebrows, igniting suspicions about what the Vatican might have known, or, perhaps more troubling, what they might have been hiding. The very institution that was meant to embody moral authority now found itself ensnared in a mystery that threatened to unravel its carefully woven fabric. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the case took on a life of its own, drawing in journalists, investigators, and amateur sleuths from across the globe. Theories began to sprout like weeds in a garden, each one more sensational than the last. Some speculated that Emanuela had been kidnapped by a criminal gang, a desperate measure to leverage the release of Mehmet Ali Archer, the Turkish national who had attempted to assassinate the Pope just 2 years prior. Could it be that her disappearance was a pawn in a dangerous game of international politics? A chilling reminder of the lengths to which some would go for power. Others pointed to the dark underbelly of the Vatican Bank, suggesting that her abduction was linked to the infamous Banco Ambrosiano scandal, a financial debacle that had sent shockwaves through Italy. What secrets lay buried within the vaults of the Vatican? Was Emanuela a casualty of a struggle for control over lost funds, a mere child caught in a web of greed and corruption? These questions lingered in the air, heavy with implications that reached far beyond the walls of the Vatican. Yet perhaps the most disturbing theories connected Emanuela's disappearance to the alleged sexual abuses within the church, a topic that would only grow more contentious in the years to come. Whispers of a cover-up, of silencing potential whistleblowers, emerged like specters haunting the halls of power. Was Emanuela a victim of a system that prioritized its own reputation over the innocence of a child? The very notion sent chills down the spine, a dark reflection of the struggles for justice that would resonate through the ages. As the investigations stumbled forward, several enigmatic clues emerged, tantalizing yet frustrating in their ambiguity. The Orlandi family received numerous anonymous phone calls, each one more cryptic than the last. One call claimed that Emanuela had been abducted as part of a plot involving the Grey Wolves, an international terror group with ties to the Turkish Mafia. The very name sent shivers through the hearts of those who heard it, a reminder that the world was far more complex and dangerous than it appeared. In a dramatic twist that seemed ripped from the pages of a crime novel, the Vatican opened the tomb of Enrico de Pedis, a notorious mobster, in 2012. Rumors had swirled for years that Emanuela's remains might be hidden there, a macabre blend of crime and faith that gripped the public's imagination. Yet, despite the anticipation, the search yielded no relevant evidence, leaving behind only more questions and a sense of profound disappointment. The years rolled on, and in 2019, Vatican officials claimed to have unearthed a dossier named the Orlandi case in their archives. The family and authorities were given access to this document, a glimmer of hope amidst the shadows. Yet, as investigators pored over the contents, they found themselves faced with the same frustrating lack of clarity that had plagued the case from the beginning. No significant breakthroughs emerged, and the mystery of Emanuela Orlandi continued to loom large, an unsolved puzzle that defied all attempts at resolution. The public fascination with Emanuela's disappearance only grew over the years, fueled by a relentless quest for answers. Books were written, documentaries produced, and journalistic investigations launched, each adding layers to the already dense narrative. The story of Emanuela Orlandi became more than just a missing person case. It transformed into a symbol of the struggle for truth in a world that often shrouded itself in secrecy. The interplay of ecclesiastical influence, the mystique of Vatican City, and the heartbreaking image of a young girl lost created a potent mix that captivated the imagination of many. As the decades passed, the case remained unsolved, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the complexities of faith and power. Investigators and journalists continued to dig through layers of history, hoping to uncover the truth behind the Vatican's most famous missing person case. Each new lead, each fresh revelation reignited the public's interest, yet the answers remained elusive, slipping through fingers like grains of sand. The disappearance of Emanuela Orlandi is more than a cold case. It is a narrative that challenges our understanding of justice and accountability. It confronts the impenetrable secrecy of one of the world's most powerful religious institutions, leaving us to ponder what truths lie hidden beneath the surface. The case serves as a stark reminder that beneath the veneer of faith and devotion, there exist shadows that can obscure even the brightest lights. In the end, Emanuela's story is not just about a girl who vanished. It is about the quest for truth in a world where power and secrecy often intertwine. It is about the families left behind, the pain of unanswered questions, and the hope that one day the truth will emerge from the shadows. The enduring mystery of Emanuela Orlandi continues to resonate, a poignant tale that speaks to the heart of humanity's desire for justice, understanding, and ultimately, closure. As the search for answers continues, the memory of Emanuela remains alive, a beacon of hope for all those who believe that even in the darkest of times, the truth will eventually find its way to the light. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the world's most intriguing mysteries.